Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to make healthy donuts, and as contradictory as that may sound, it's going to be healthier than regular donuts from a regular donut store. And before we go any further, here's some quick information on what your regular donuts might contain. And of course, these ingredients may vary from one donut shop to another, but overall you're looking at over 20 different ingredients, many of which are highly processed, such as hydrogenated oils, chemicals, and preservatives. I am getting the recipe from my cookbook, the Earthy Canvas Vegan Cookbook. These are going to be vegan donuts. I'm switching it up just a little bit because this is actually going to be a recipe for one of my friends. She just gave birth recently to a baby girl, and I figured I'd make her a cute box of pink girly themed donuts. Who doesn't want a healthier donut? The problem is it doesn't usually taste like a real donut, but these legit taste like those traditional denser donuts that you can get. Obviously it's not as healthy as eating a banana or an apple. It is a sweet treat and should be enjoyed as a fun way to celebrate special occasions. And without further ado, let's get right into it. First off, we're going to be using a donut pan. You've probably already seen these before, so we're going to be baking our donuts, not deep frying them. A quick overview of our ingredients. We're going to start with some flour, and then we have some almond flour, and this is what I always like to add to elevate the health aspect of the recipe. We have some coconut milk that's from the can, so it's a lot richer and thicker. A little bit of sugar and not as much as what is normally put in. Over here we have tapioca, salt, and baking powder and baking soda. I don't have salt in my recipe book, but I did just want to throw in a little bit in this specific recipe. We have some coconut oil over here, and then lemon. This is what's going to give it a little bit of that acid flavor that we need to make this taste like a real traditional donut. A little bit of vanilla. I have already oiled my pan, and we're just going to go ahead and mix this all together. So here's our flour, our almond flour, sugar, tapioca, salt, and baking powder, baking soda. Gonna give this a nice mix. Now we'll add our coconut milk, coconut oil, and then our lemon juice, and just a pinch of vanilla extract. Add a nice mix. So if it's a little too thick, you can add a little bit more of your coconut milk. So that is pretty much the correct consistency. You don't have to do this next step, but I found it's a lot easier to type the batter if you do it this way. Pull out the bag. Make sure that we tighten it up, like so. Then we just take the tip right here. Might want to cut it about that thick. While piping in your batter, try not to overfill it too much. I did overfill slightly over here, and what happens is that when it bakes and rises, it can cover up that whole part, and you need to cut it out. I did go ahead and use a spoon to straighten out the bumpy edges, which you can also do. And now it's ready for the oven, and we have it at 375 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes. For the glaze, I'm using powdered sugar and coconut milk, the canned coconut milk that I showed you earlier. And we are going to be making two colors, a darker pink and a lighter, more pastel pink. If you want to avoid the little clumps of powdered sugar, just sift your powdered sugar before. I didn't really mind them too much since I was going to be adding these white pearl sprinkles and they would blend in. Here we have our two colors, which I absolutely loved. Once your donuts are done, you want them to cool completely before applying your glaze on top. And so I preferred to just use a spoon than the dip method. You could do dip method if that's what you like. And then you're gonna want to refrigerate these right after you're done putting in your sprinkles. You just want everything to set nicely, and I found refrigeration seems to do that with these vegan donuts. And here we have the final product. Love how they turned out. My box was a little oversized for just 4 donuts, but I think it worked out pretty nicely. I mean, seriously, how cute are these? There were 2 donuts left over, one for me, one for Hubs, so I really enjoyed this little treat. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and that you'll give these healthier quote-unquote donuts a go. Thanks so much for watching. Please feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!